Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Haley and you're watching Between the Pages. Since we have just reacted to my not quite 25 and 2025, I thought that we would go ahead and do the books that I want to read in 2026. I did not pick 26 books. There are not really 26 books that I am super excited to read this year. So yeah, so I'm just going to go over the ones that I've got. So the first one is Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I read Wild Card and absolutely loved it and was like, I definitely need to have more of this world and her writing and everything. So I picked this one. The next two should not be surprising at all. But of course, I want to read House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. I'm still only halfway through Crescent City 1. It's not really a top priority right now for me, but I would like to read that one and this one. And then while we're at it, let's just finish the trilogy and read House of Sky and Breath. No, House of Flame and Shadow. Wow. Again, these titles confuse me. So we're just going to call it Crescent City 3. And then another one that is kind of a spoiler for a video that is coming, and that is Violet Thistlethwaite is Not a Villain Anymore. This is such a cute addition. Again, I go more in depth in my unboxing of it. But yeah, I really want to read this. It looks super cute. It looks a lot like The Spell Shop and The Enchanted Greenhouse. So definitely want to read this one. And then we have Ascension by S.T. Gibson. This is the sequel to Evocation. I did read Odd Spirits last year, the little novella that was set before this series starts. But yeah, it reminded me how much I love this world and these characters. So I definitely want to continue their story. And then I have Woven by Gold by Elizabeth Helen. This is the sequel to Bonded by Thorns. It is the deluxe edition, so it's nice and thick. I cannot wait to see where this story goes, considering where the last one left off. So yeah, I definitely need to get to this one soon. And then we have Never the Roses by Jennifer K. Lambert. I almost picked this for my Owlcrate TBR Veterans Dealer's Choice episode that I am currently working on concurrently with episode 6 to give myself a break. But yeah, I was going to put this in there. It didn't make the cut, unfortunately. So yeah, I want to get to this one. And then, is anybody surprised, but I chose The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Durst. This is not quite a sequel. It's more of a companion novel to The Spell Shop. It involves a character that is mentioned briefly in The Spell Shop, and I love that book so much. So, of course, I want to read the companion novel. And then we have one that seems to stare at me every time I look at my bookshelves, and that is The Sins on Their Bones by Laura R. Simonton. This is an Owlcrate edition. It does deal with religious themes and things like that. So I have been very hesitant to read it, but I feel like I'm in a good place now that I would be able to read it and process it. So yeah, I don't know. I stare at it on my shelves all the time and I'm like, I really need to read that book. So we're going to do that this year. And then I finally want to finish the Wicked Saints trilogy by reading Blessed Monsters. Ruthless Gods did leave off in a very interesting spot, and I don't want to put this off anymore. I think it's been like 2 years since I read the second one, so I feel like we just need to buckle down and just finish the trilogy already. So yeah, that was my stack of books. Again, it's not 26. It is 10. 11 if we're gonna count Fallen and Kiss of Dusk. I forgot to grab that one. So technically it's like 11 books that I want to read or like put on like a top priority list. So yeah, that was my video for today, and I will see you guys later.